So when we got home yesterday evening, one of the houses up on the hill up there shot off a couple of fireworks, big fireworks, probably ones that are not legal to buy in North Carolina for residential use fireworks. And it was still daylight out, and it scared the cats to death, and I got pretty upset. And then they did it again, I'm gonna say a couple hours later, they shot off 2 more. And then at 6 o'clock this morning, we had 4 fire engines roll on the street back there behind us. And I was up feeding the cats at 6, and I came out to check what was going on. And I didn't smell any smoke or see any, you know, shooting flames out of anybody's roof or anything. But they were definitely trying to do something over there. And they were there for 45 minutes maybe. So they did something. And my speculation would be that something was smoldering after those wonderful fireworks that they put off that upset me earlier in the evening, but I don't know that for a fact. What do you think, Donnie?
I think I'm just my luck. It was 6 o'clock in the morning.
He was already awake, reading, trying to go back to sleep. But yeah, so we're supposed to have a cold front come through today, and there's a freeze warning for tonight. So it's pretty nice out here right now, but it's gonna turn a little colder. See, come on, buddy. We're walking back now. Come on. Come on, bud. I can't say it how I really said it to Dawn, but I am so jealous. Look, it's sex in the driveway at the garage, and it's red, white, and blue. That is so cool. Way to go, Bjorn. As Dawn and I sit on the couch this morning and enjoy breakfast and coffee and YouTube videos, we're noticing this beautiful tall dogwood tree over here is starting to open up its flowers. You can see, of course, all the trees and things budding out, but particularly the white dogwood flowers are standing out to us today. You might can see a few over here too. It's going to be pretty. Based on the sky, I don't think the rain is done, but our favorite weather guy Mike said we were going to get just enough rain today to turn all the yellow pollen into a icky paste. Not enough to wash it away. And so far he is spot on, and that's all it's done. You can see my maple tree over here. All 3 of them actually. There's like a little butterfly maple, Japanese maple, and then 2 more. There's 3 of them over there, and they're all looking really good. I don't know where my guys are. Oh, there's Gray. Hey, Gray. You gonna come see Mama? And there's Tux. I see him coming down along the side of the garage. Well, that's good to know. They're usually not very far away. Have not seen the cat we set free. Hoping he goes about his business happy, and that we actually don't see him, because I'm really worried about him and Tux getting into it. Takes a while for those guy hormones to wear off after the surgery. I used to make a ton of stepping stones, and those really are Johnny's feet. That, my friends, is pine pollen. All those beautiful pine cones up there, yep, that's what they make. I just pulled Ruby out of the garage, and you can see the pollen that the tires picked up. You can see the pollen from where we drove around yesterday on the back panel here. I don't want to get Ruby dirty today, but the pollen is doing a really good job without me even trying, no matter how careful I am. Maybe that's how I want to say that. These guys have settled down for an afternoon snooze. That's Gray and Tux. I brought Kitty out with me to test dog mode. That's right. Don't be too upset, Kitty. All right, you gonna be all right for just a second? Oh, I think you will. I think you will. Be right back for you. My owner will be back soon. I didn't figure Kitty would be too thrilled about coming in the car, even out of the carrier. She probably thought she was headed to the vet. And, you know, she doesn't know what a car is. Now, back in the day, when I was driving the 76 Cadillac, a few times I had one of my cats on the back or front dash for a short drive, but it wasn't anything I did on a regular basis. And no, I'm not upset that it says dog mode, because I'm sure there are a few cats and other animals in the car, but it will typically be dogs. And no, I'm not upset that it says owner, although I do take seriously the feedback from a few people that my person might have been a nicer way to phrase it. I really like the feature. I just wanted to check it out like everybody else. I thought Kitty would be a good sport, and she was. I've safely put her back in the house now, though. Gonna take off to Fuquay to do my Sunday drive and errands, and she'll be happier in there eating her kibble and keeping Dawn company. My Helleborus is looking quite nice, and we try to keep the weeds out of here and try to use the weed eater sometimes, but we're pretty careful if there's new bushes popping up that we don't take them out. And there's my winter Daphne that I still have. The daffodil's finally finished. I only have 2 goals today. One, do my daily Pokemon stuff on my accounts. Don's got his phone, so I won't be able to do his. He's gonna go run. And pick up Aquaman out of the red box for us to watch for family movie night tonight. Those are my only 2 real goals. I'm probably gonna walk into Walmart. I'll check on the app to make sure they have the movie first, though. I'm waiting over here at South Park for a 4-face yellow egg to hatch. I guess that's I don't know, a level 4 egg. I don't remember. At any point, it should hatch any second now, and I'm watching a couple of teams out here apparently having practice, but possibly a game today. I'm not sure. But there are people on both fields, both of the top fields. It's 63 out there. The raid at South Park was a Dragonite. I put a message in the group chat for Fuquay, but didn't hang out. Nobody immediately responded, oh, I need help with that. So I left. I can't do it by myself. We found out yesterday that 5 people is good for him. He's pretty high. So I'm just moving through downtown Fuquay now, spinning some stops, catching a couple Pokemon. I stopped over here at the Fuquay bed and breakfast, the mayor's house. He has some really nice landscaping, and I've been taking a few pictures. I decided I could afford 30 minutes to take a quick look at Guardian Angel. Sometimes I see what I think would be the nicest tablecloth, and it's a shower curtain. My find today was an origami owl, antique Rolo chain, and silver colored small round charm locket. It has a pink hair dryer and a pair of scissors charm inside of it. So you know, if you went to buy that in Origami Owl Show, that's probably $45 right there. And I paid $3 for it, so I was pretty pleased. I don't really care about the chain or the charms, but I really care about the locket. I have a lot of charms, and I'm really not one for moving them around, so it'll be nice to have another one to set up the way I want it. It's 4:30 now, and Johnny will be home at 5. I don't know if I was in there for only 30 minutes or not. I didn't set a timer. I did try to move through pretty quick, though. I have reserved Aquaman from Walmart Kiosk B, and I note that this movie is like 2 hours and 30 minutes, so we're really going to have to start watching it pretty early tonight. I'm going to go pick it up now. Kiosk B is the pharmacy door. I'm not going to browse today. I'm just going to grab the red box and head back to the house. This looks like it's in good condition, so all's good, and I'm headed back to the house now. Even with all the Teslas I see on the road, SX and 3, I'm really not seeing them at Walmart when I pull up. So I'm thinking the next step of the move over to electric and Teslas is, I really am looking to see 2 or 3 Teslas parked in the parking lot at a big Walmart or a big Target. Of course, I'm down here in Fuquay. I'm not up in Cary or Raleigh, but still, I'm kind of waiting for the day I drive in and, oh, there's a Tesla. You know, kind of like at Whole Foods. Oh, there's a Tesla and there's one. When, you know, typical people drive a Tesla as a typical car. And I watch and I look when I go down today. I saw 1 Cadillac, a couple of Jeeps, a bunch of pickup trucks, Chevy, Ford, and Dodge. And like a Chevy Malibu, and that was kind of between me and the door, but you know I'm always car looking. I took a minute to drive on the street that's behind our backyard and see if I could see any signs of the firemen being there last night, and I could not. I mean, I'm very pleased that there is no apparent structural damage to any of the homes up there, and I didn't see a spot in the woods that was on fire or any other issues. So I don't know what precipitated the 6 a.m. firemen going over there. But like I said, I'm glad no one appears to be out of their home due to any smoke or fire damage. And who knows what it was. I saw a couple people out, but I wasn't comfortable asking them what had happened. I don't know how good it shows up in the video, but the entire driveway is basically coated in yellow. It's much lighter colored than normal, and you can clearly see the you know, how much pollen there is. All right, this is not what I had in mind. The car still knows I'm here. The mirrors haven't folded. I took a couple things out of my purse that might have been blocking the fob signal, and the charge port door won't open for me. I was able to open it by pushing on it. Let's see, is she happy? Says charge is scheduled. I sure don't like that that happened. But, was not expecting that.
This one in Chicago, I promise.
You've been saying that the whole way here.
Because it's true. Come on. Everybody's gonna love you.
Okay, class, who can name some of the world's best inventors? Yeah, Ryan.
Elon Musk. My dad says that he's the future.
Oh, very nice. Maya?
Grace Hopper. My mom says the future's female.
Both.
Johnny's home.
Jazzy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Mom.
He's been out to feed Panther, Tux, Gray, and Slate for me. And I'm glad you're home, bud.
I'm glad to see you.
I let him know we were watching Aquaman, and he warned me that a lot of people said the film wasn't good. But you know what? For $1.60, I'm sure it'll be good enough for a Sunday night movie. I made chicken enchiladas for dinner, but we're in for a little bit of a surprise because I discovered as I was making them, actually when I had them assembled, that the refried beans had some red jalapenos in them. So hopefully it's not too hot for us to enjoy. Why did they do that?